good, what's good, what is good, my sizers? We're back again with another video, and today is the day we've all been waiting for. This is the Durango Stations Casino grand opening. This casino is located southwest of Las Vegas, and it is near IKEA. Nico's is a steakhouse. It was not open at the time that I was filming this because I filmed this right at 10 a.m. when they opened. However, let me show you the door because I literally couldn't find the entrance. Do you see that glass like window almost? That's the entry. That's the door. I thought that was very interesting for a steakhouse. This is Mijo. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But this is a Mexican restaurant. You walk in, and what's really cool is the hostess told us that there's a speakeasy in there, and it is taped off because they were currently doing some last minute touches. But if you turn to the right, that's the speakeasy, and if you go straight, that's the restaurant. Now let's say we were to go into the speakeasy. She did say that you turn right and then you turn right again right through there, and it leads you through to the speakeasy. So maybe when it's not taped off, I can actually show you what the speakeasy looks like. As for the actual restaurant itself, I really like the setup of this restaurant. It's very spacious, it's very cozy, elegant. I love that the bar is in the center and that they have seating all around it. And I also love how all of the seating is the same. Like you either have the booth or the cushion chair, but either way, it looks like a comfortable spot to have. They also offer outdoor seating, which we'll check out in a second. One thing I do love and appreciate about this casino is the amount of natural light that's in it. Whether it's a restaurant, you're in the gaming floor, like there are a lot of windows, and it's just really, it's a nice touch, especially for a casino. Here is the outdoor seating. Like I said, there's still booths and comfortable chairs. So it's a really nice setup. It's very elegant. Those are also heaters for in the wintertime when it gets too cold, because I promise you, this is a desert, it gets cold. Now, what they're known for is Eat Your Heart Out. This is their food hall, kind of like Resorts World has a food hall. So the first spot I'll show you is You or Me Sushi, which is here on the left. So once all these people pass, I'll show you what it looks like and stuff. I've actually never seen a sushi spot that looks like this inside of a casino, so I was pretty intrigued. I mean, it smelled really good, so all of the food smelled good. And if we keep walking, we run into Shang Artisan Noodle, which this was really cool because you could actually watch them hand make the noodles. And what I appreciated about this food hall and some of the restaurants that were inside of Durango Casino is the fact that you have windows into the kitchen so you can watch them make the food. Because I don't know about you guys, but I love like when restaurants have the window where you could see them making the food. And then this is a cafe where they serve Hawaiian street food. I will say the lines were pretty long for each restaurant and each restaurant in the food hall as well. So I wasn't surprised considering it's all new, but everything did smell good. So that's a good sign, right? And look, there's another window where you can see into the kitchen again. I think that's so cute. Now, if you want some coffee, you have to go to Vesta because that is their coffee brand that they have there. Uncle Polly's here on the right is a sandwich shop, but they also serve breakfast and salads and a bunch of stuff. This is their oyster bar because, let's be real, it wouldn't be a Stations Casino without an oyster bar. So they did get one thing right. Now, if you're craving Italian, don't worry because they do have this restaurant here. And it smelled amazing, looked good. I'll be honest, I have no idea what custard is, but this woman gave me a free sample, so watch me and my mom eat some custard. Wait, no, Ma, you gotta get in this. And we gotta eat it together. I don't care. Ready? Okay. Ready? Hold on, guys. She said this is a frozen custard made with eggs, milk, I don't know, but they make it every day. It's really good.
Alright, you just missed her trying to do her video.
Now, if you thought you couldn't get any more food options, well, you're wrong, because Prince Street Pizza obviously serves pizza. Drink is some sort of bar. I didn't look too closely, but this is Irv's Burgers. And if you guys remember, Red Rock did a pop-up shop for them to just kind of test to see how people liked it before they put it into Durango. Now, the George is right next to the sports book. However, we're going to walk through the sports book first, and then we're going to see George, because George is a sportsman's lounge, meaning you can access it through the sports book as well. Also, since we're on the topic of sports, I did find out that the popular NFL slot machines will be here at the Durango Casino. They will just be coming here sometime in January, I've been told. As I was walking through the sports book, two things crossed my mind. One was, oh man, I hope I don't get carded because I forgot my wallet. The second thing was grand openings for casinos kind of blow my mind, because when I try to do a typical casino tour, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it, I get harassed. I get told I can't film because it's gambling, this, that, and the other, which is totally fine. But when I was filming this, everyone was smiling, getting out of my way, and I just think it's so funny because it's like a grand opening. You're gonna want the publicity. So when it's not a grand opening and they like discourage you from filming, I don't know, I just think it's kind of funny that like the attitudes change kind of thing. But this is George, and if you saw, I was able to access it through the sports book. It is outside, but as you can see, there is the cover. I don't know what the cover is called, because this is a patio, basically. I just don't know what the cover is called. So anyways, also that stand right there in the middle is a 360 stand, so you stand on it and then the camera goes 360. This is another coffee pastry shop that I found. All they serve is coffee, cocktails, and pastries. Okay, for those of you wondering like why this doesn't look like a normal, or I guess a regular Stations casino, with things like a movie theater, a bowling alley, a bingo hall, don't worry, because as I was walking through this casino, I was literally wondering the same thing, because Durango Casino is not a typical casino. It's literally Durango Stations Casino, meaning it should resemble like Red Rock, Green Valley, Boulder, you know, the local casinos. So I talked to like a bunch of different employees, and they said that they do plan on adding like those things, because I did not find a bingo hall or a keno area or a movie theater or bowling or anything like that. There is no second level either. Like, I didn't see any of that. So I did talk to a bunch of employees, and they did say that they were going to basically come up with an idea to add it on to their casino. Now, personally, Durango Casino does not remind me of any Stations casino. This makes me feel like I'm walking through like Palms kind of, or maybe Resorts World because of the food hall, or maybe Aria. I don't know, it just seems very upper class to be a Stations casino, which I mean is great for Stations casino, but also like where is the stuff that us locals love? But again, that could just be me and my take on this casino. What do you guys think about this casino? Because I don't know, I personally was not impressed, only because this is the only casino that is located southwest. Otherwise, the closest casino for the southwest people would be like the Orleans or Silverton. So I don't know, I just feel like they deserved better. Also, this is Bel Air, and they basically serve tapas and appetizers, cocktails, because there's a bar right there, and it's got poolside access, so that was pretty cool. I genuinely want to know your guys' thoughts. For those who know like the local casinos and prefer going to the Stations casinos, does this give you a local Stations casino vibe? Because for me, I don't think it does. Like, I don't know if I'm convinced. I will also say one of the best features of this casino is the fact that practically everywhere we've looked has both indoor and outdoor seating. I really like that, because Vegas weather is nice. It can get very hot and it can get very cold, but the fact that they also have heater machines out there, like, they've obviously thought about this. But this is their pool, and their pool was very nice. Their pool reminded me of the M. However, that's their jacuzzi, and for their pool to look as lavish as it did, I kind of expected more from the jacuzzi. Maybe even if it was just a little bit bigger. But their cabanas were super luxurious. They even had a friggin' TV in there. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I go to the pool, I'm going to the pool. I'm not going to the pool to watch TV. Like, I'm just going to the pool to enjoy the nice weather. But yeah, so those were their cabanas. They also had a couple of green areas. One over by the bar, by the entrance of the pool. It was to the right. And then they also have one in the far back. You could see the tables. So it's a nice setup. I really like it. This literally looks like something out of a movie. Also, that was literally Turn It Up World that just walked by. I actually did stop recording to say hello to them because I have met them before, and they're just so nice. I love like meeting YouTubers that do Las Vegas content, because typically they are the nicest people ever. I even ran into Lydia and Norma. However, I didn't run into like Jaycation or Talia from TikTok, and it sucks because I really want to, because I've been fans of theirs just as long as I've been fans of Norma and Lydia in Turn It Up World. So maybe one day. But once you leave the pool area, you have your ballroom and your meeting rooms right across the hall. Now this is their players card area. This was so crowded and hectic. Honestly, this area right here is the only time it felt crowded and hectic and like it was a grand opening kind of thing. Otherwise, it didn't feel busy, which is good because I like a casino to know that like you can have your own space and you don't feel like claustrophobic, like, you know? So I really liked that. But once you got past that, it was easy breezy, lemon squeezy. They also have high limit table room, which I thought was interesting only because they also have a high limit slots room. But their high limit table room was very nice. It's very open as well, and there's also a bar that you could access on the outside as well, but I didn't know that, so I just kind of poked my head in and filmed it. So it's kind of like you have your own little bar for the high limits tables, which I thought was pretty classy. Now we're going to move on to the high limit slots room, and what's really cool about this is, well, you guessed it, you guys have your own bar too. So I really like how they make you feel special and comfortable because not only do you have your own bar, but in the back right corner over there is also a restroom, which I didn't notice in the high limit tables room, but there were so many more people in there, it felt like, that maybe I could have just easily overlooked it. Also, does anyone know what the minimum is for a high limit slots? Because I'm too poor and scared to look myself. Anyways, moving on, they do have table games. And I like the setup of their table games because it's in the middle of the casino floor, and there's also a walkway that breaks up the table games versus usually in a casino when you see table games, you have to walk around the table games. So I like how they broke up the table games on either side. Now, if you want an exact location of where these table games are, I'm literally right behind the Oasis bar I showed you guys earlier in this video. And also across the way is the cashier and the high limit slots and tables rooms. All right, moving on. The last thing I have not shown you guys yet is their gift shop. I tried to film the sign, but there was like a bunch of people standing in the way of the sign. So as you can see, the gift shop is super narrow, but it looked really nice. It was well lit, so that's pretty cool. They also have another bar. I didn't get a chance to see the name of it, so I don't know if it has one. I would assume it does, but also I didn't see anything with a name on it. So just remember that it's the bar across from the gift shop. But that is all I have for you guys today. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below your guys' thoughts for the Durango Casino. If you like it, if you don't like it, if you were to like remodel it or add on to it, what would you do? Would you change it? Would you not? Let me know all your thoughts because I actually have a lot of thoughts for this casino myself. So I would love to get to know your guys' thoughts. And be sure to smash that subscribe button down there while you are at it. Toodles!